Shout out Mike Scotto from HoopsHype for this information. Let's get right in it today. We'll be talking about the Brooklyn Nets, Cam Johnson's free agency. We're talking maybe Damian Lillard trade talks. We're talking other trades for Dorian Finney-Smith and Royce O'Neal, free agency. Everything about the Brooklyn Nets, because this team ain't rebuilding. If anything, they're retooling. They've got the face of their franchise. They got the future. And that man goes by the name of Mikal Bridges. So, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you expect from our good old friends, the Brooklyn Nets, this offseason? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section on what do you think they'll do and why. I personally think it's kind of interesting when you look at it, because this is a team that, for most of us, I think we'd say honestly we're fans of them. All right, that we grew up watching the Brooklyn Nets, or this team, either when they were in New Jersey or when they made that radical move under a shady owner. But all in all, we all remember this team, and we've been longing for a championship. So let's get right into today's video. I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. And shout out Mike Scotto from HoopsHype.com for this information, as he wrote an article talking about the trade intel for our boy, the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know why I said boy, but it would be the boys. And let's get right into it. So the Brooklyn Nets had their season all, derailed with the blockbuster trades of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, but they were able to get themselves Mikal Bridges, Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, etc. And today we'll talk about Cam Johnson's free agency value according to NBA executives, the potential trade market for Dorian Finney-Smith, Royce O'Neal, and the possibility of the Nets acquiring Damian Lillard or another all-star caliber player to pair with the cornerstone of Mikal Bridges. Now, the other day, HoopsHype put out a report that NBA executives they spoke to said that the Houston Rockets are willing to offer, a 4-year, $90 million deal to Cam Johnson. And even though they got swept by Philadelphia, Cam Johnson averaged 18.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, almost shooting 51% from the field, 43% from downtown. And this is a guy who had knee surgery earlier this season, and he was playing 38 minutes a night and was the second leading scorer. And he's a guy that people, even though he's a little bit older at 27, people think he still has a bunch of potential. So he has been quite fond of Brooklyn and says that he likes it here and he's on the same page and he wants to set the foundation for what to build. So Brooklyn seems like they have the upper hand and he might stay, but money does talk. Now, the Nets have cornered the market on 3-and-D wings, an NBA executive told HoopsHype. So during the trade, they were able to get themselves Mikal Bridges and Dorian Finney-Smith, and in the offseason, they got Royce O'Neal, arguably three of the best modern-day 3-and-D wings. And supposedly, teams offered 2 first-round picks for Dorian Finney-Smith, and as well as they could have gotten a first-round pick for O'Neal. And they also got offered 4 first-round picks from the Grizzlies for Mikal Bridges. So Bridges isn't going anywhere. And there is, because they have a surplus of wing depth, that either Finney-Smith or O'Neal is going to be traded. I could see more Finney-Smith being traded, because Royce O'Neal, neither of the guys are young bucks, but Royce O'Neal right here is 29 years old, but he offers you also a little bit of playmaking and three-point shooting, playmaking, rebounding. He gives you a little bit of everything. Nothing against Dorian Finney-Smith, but Dorian Finney-Smith is more of a 3-and-D guy. I think Royce O'Neal has the more all-around game. They're both 29, but Dorian Finney-Smith can put the ball actually on the deck. All right, so expect a team like the Cleveland Cavaliers, probably the Dallas Mavericks or something like that, or even Toronto, LA, to go after that. Now, the big news: can the Nets get Mikal a co-star like Damian Lillard? DeAndre Ayton would be cool. And you have, Jay Crowder, and Mikal Bridges is supposedly his favorite small forward in the league. Cam Johnson's nice. Imagine Jay Crowder, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges all on the same team, because that's who he said. Look, Damian Lillard says that, this is a quote. Okay, I know Jay Crowder isn't on this team, but they even had Jay Crowder on this team at one point, and then they sent him to Milwaukee. But isn't that crazy that they technically had Jay Crowder on this team? But what I'm getting at is that's what Damian Lillard said in an interview, that if you look at Phoenix, they don't have a bunch of stars. They got people who know their roles. Chris Paul and Devin Booker's are all-star. DeAndre Ayton's a quality center. They had Jay Crowder as an experienced quality stretch four. Cam Johnson's nice. Mikal Bridges is his favorite small forward in the league. And you look at them, they're in the finals coming out the West. This was a few years ago in 2021 when he said this. But right there, Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, he really likes them. And he's already there. And so people think that if you look at this, you'd have to package like with the assets. It'd probably take Ben Simmons' contract to work. The picks they have coming in aren't great, so it would probably take Ben Simmons' contract to make numbers work, but you have to attach picks to him on top of the picks you need for Lillard. So basically you would have to give up several first-round picks just to trade Ben Simmons' contract, and then several first-round picks on top of that to get Damian Lillard. Then you have to throw in an expiring contract of either Spencer Dinwiddie or Joe Harris. Probably give up Cam Thomas, a young asset, to help move the needle in the trade, as well as Finney-Smith or O'Neal would be in that. And it would probably cost Brooklyn additional 1 to 2 additional picks for trading Ben Simmons, because he has $78 million combined. And people are saying that Damian Lillard is worth probably a couple firsts and a good player. So it'll be interesting. And then Mikal Bridges obviously is going to be an all-star next year. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. What do you guys think of that information? Are you guys in agreement or disagreement? Shout out HoopsHype for this information. Good little video, I thought, just to talk about, a team that I feel like people have counted out and that I thought has done an incredible job of getting ready for the transition of wanting, of retooling. So let me hear you guys' thoughts down below. If I was wrong, if I was right, do you guys agree, or if I'm just an idiot? So I'm gonna peace out. Till next time, guys. Hope you guys do have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. Peace out, everybody. Also, how embarrassing is this? Okay, I was editing something and you can't even tell what it may be. But I also want to say that I kind of fucked up and you can't tell what this is, because now that, where's the blur, guys? We need to put the blur. I'm editing a video while doing this, because that's what we do here, ironically. Peace out, everybody. Bye. This video went longer.